Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you. Another offering. Off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks. Sampler review series videos I've been doing for a little while now. Go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff and drink stuff, then, folks, I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff that time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie. It's been a little bit since I've had one of these, and I was so happy I found it. But we'll get to that. Folks, it's super simple format. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm yammer on about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my truck. Whilst I'm doing all that, folks, I'm wearing grody work clothes. Typically, when I'm inside the truck and I'm wearing grody work clothes, that means I was on my way home from work. I found some shit to review for you. That is definitely the case today. I got off work a while ago, and I was kind of out and about. I'm doing a few things. I got some stuff to take care of. And thing is, with my work schedule, I work weird hours, and sometimes I get out of work real early, sometimes I get out of work real late. It just depends. And today, in this instance, I got out of work pretty early in the morning. And unfortunately, early in the morning, you're pretty limited in what you can grab in terms of food items, right? You got breakfast places and stuff, and sometimes I'll do that. But sometimes, you want something a little bit different. And since I had to go over there and take a little extra time, I got to wait for a pet store to open up so I can get some food for my cat. I was looking around, seeing what was available and open. And, well, yeah. Boom! What is this, and where is it from? It happens to be, boom, Zapiekanka. I apologize for the mispronunciations, although apparently I'm pretty close. I went over there and I showed a picture to my one maintenance guy who's Polish, and he was like, yeah, that's pretty much it. But where did I get this from? I got it from a place called, boom, Helen's Polish Deli and Liquors. Specifically, this is in 272 West Irving Park Road in Wooddale, Illinois. And yeah, they're a cool little Polish deli that I've been meaning to hit for a while anyway. It turns out they're open at 8:30 in the morning. And I wasn't going to get a sandwich from them, but they just put these out, still steaming, and I was like, yes! And if you're unfamiliar with Zapiekanka, it's a Polish street food. It's sort of a mix. It's like kind of an open-faced sandwich with like a mix of like a puree and ketchup and stuff. Yes. I've actually reviewed a couple of different Zapiekankas in the past from a place called I Love Grill and Lemonade, which is a food truck. But this is my first one from Helen's Deli, and hopefully it's amazing. What with this being a review of a local spot, by the way, it's going to end up in my Eating Out Illinois playlist, which is a playlist for just Illinois spots. I actually don't know what is specifically went into this one. I didn't ask. I was just like, yes, that please. So, it looks like this, and let's go, and let's get us, some Zapiekanka. Yes. So you use mushrooms. There's almost like a mushroom puree. Still a little bit chunkier than like a proper puree, but like, oh my god, I love that. And I know that like mushrooms are like a bigger thing in sort of that kind of quasi like Eastern European area and stuff like that. But I appreciate that they appreciate mushrooms because I love mushrooms. I learned to love mushrooms from my dad. And, it's one of those things where, like, here in the United States, I mean, certainly there's people who enjoy mushrooms, not just me. But I think I could count on one hand and have most of my fingers left over friends that I know that actively like mushrooms. I love mushrooms, and these are some super tasty mushrooms. Like, you can just instantly taste it. Like, that's really good. Oh, it's so tasty. So yeah, it's like a mushroom, almost puree, with melted cheese on top, ketchup, some spring onions on like a baguette. It is a weird mix of flavors that should not work, but it does, and I love it. That's so good. And, and now if I'm comparing this one to the other ones I've tried in the past, one thing immediately stands out for me with this one, which is the prominence and the flavor on those mushrooms. Because in the other ones that I've had, there's typically been like a protein involved, like beef or sausage or what have you. This one, though, it really is just the mushrooms, the cheese, and the ketchup. And the mushrooms really get to be the hero here. And I love that because, again, they're really good tasting mushrooms. Like, you gotta get the good stuff. It is such a weird blend of flavors because you get like an earthiness from the mushrooms. You get that nice tanginess from the ketchup. And then, a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of earthiness from the spring onions. They don't play a huge role, but, they're there and give a little texture to it. All held together by ooey gooey cheese. I love some Zapiekanka. Like, I love the fact that Zapiekanka kind of feels like something I would have invented. Like, I didn't. I'm not trying to take credit for it. I'm not trying to be that guy. But it's a blend of ingredients that I totally would be down with to begin with. And it also seems like just random enough that, like, it could be something that, like, I pulled together from shit that I just had left over in my cabinets, right? Like, maybe I had, like, I got, like, a can of mushrooms. Maybe, except, obviously, these aren't canned mushrooms. These are really good. I love this. Again, it's a weird mix of flavors. Not going to be for everybody, but, like, I personally am here for Zapiekanka, and I, at the very least, want to see it go over there and start to take over the Chicagoland area, because I am all for it. But 2 questions have to be asked. Not really. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? Absolutely, and absolutely. I love Zapiekanka. I love it. When I went over there and saw these were sitting up on the counter, anything else immediately left my head. And I really want to go back and get, one of their sandwiches, and, like, they have pierogi and, I'm excited for it. But when I saw that they had this, that was immediately what was on my mind. Because I haven't had this since I had it from I Love Grill and Lemonade, which, again, it's a food truck. So it's like, if it's around, I'll be out there for it. But it's only if it comes around my area. I really like this one, man. And again, I love that they really just allowed the mushrooms to be the hero of it. And I love that it's just a lot of weird flavors that shouldn't work together, but it does, and I love it. And that's why, if you watch my channel, you already know where I'm going with this. I'm calling this the business. When I refer to something as being the business, that means it's basically a perfect item. You can tweak it a little bit, you can do a little bit here or there, but, like, fundamentally, it's just a structurally sound, food item, whatever it is. That's what I feel with the Zapiekanka. And between this and, the food truck place, I haven't had a bad one, yet. And I don't think I will, because they're really tasty and good. And like I said, I like that this one, more mushroom forward. I like it, man. So, yeah, I'm definitely down. And that's why if I'm recommending it, I'm absolutely recommending it. Now, here's the thing. It's not going to be for everybody. This is one of those things where, like, I know this would be a hard sell for other people. Like, even, like, my one coworker, who he's a little adventurous, when it comes to food and stuff. And I remember showing him like some pictures and stuff when I got it the last time. And I explained it to him, and he's like, I don't know if I could go in on that one. I can see why it would be, maybe a little intimidating. But I'm telling you, it's so worth at least trying. If you're not into mushrooms, it might not be your jam. It is a weird concoction of flavors, but I promise it works. And especially if you can get it like nice and fresh like I did today, absolutely, man. Get yourself out to Helen's Deli, or, if you have a place near you, but, in this specific instance, definitely Helen's Deli, man, because they know what the fuck they're doing. 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of your month, stupendous rest of your year. Folks, go over there, have yourselves a truly Polish food-tastic rest of your life. I don't think Polish food gets the love that it deserves. Man, you got pierogi, you got Polish sausage, Zapiekanka, all kinds of stuff. Admittedly, I don't know, but more Polish food. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in the world. Blintzes. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity into the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what do you do if you can't do it all the time? I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Folks, it's not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating and just bullshit sometimes, folks. When we find ourselves in situations where we have to deal with said bullshit, it's important we go over there whenever possible. Take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Apologize, by the way, I keep looking over there. Fairly certain that that's my supervisor from work. That is not my supervisor from work. They just made their way to the other side of the car, and that's definitely not. Anyway, very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, let me know, have you tried Zapiekanka? And if you have, first of all, how's my pronunciation of it? Second of all, what do you think of it? Is it too weird for you? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Let me know. Because this is one of those things where, I kind of feel like I'm on the, the forefront of this one, man. I'm like the Zapiekanka guy. Anyway.